So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 14 of the AFC Wimbledon Road to the Champions League. And if you didn't see the last episode, we have been having a good cup run, but mainly in this episode it is just going to be the Empower League 2 games. So we start off this game against Morecambe away from home, or as I call them, the Prawn Club, because their badge has a prawn in it, and it just makes me laugh every time I see their badge. As you see there, Morecambe with a shrimp or a prawn in the middle, so I do like that. Also, if you don't know about the speculation that Sammy Moore wants to leave the club, I offered him a new contract. He's one of the highest rated players, or he's the highest rated player that I actually own, with a 66 rating, but he doesn't want to stay, so I'm not too bothered. I'll just sell him and try and bring in another player. But as you see there, in the 18th minute, we get a very good goal through Kiernan there. As you see it was a good shot from Harris, a good save from the keeper, but unfortunately for them, the keeper could only parry it back into Kiernan's path, and he casually side-foots it into the back of the net under no pressure at all, which was a very, very well-worked goal there. But unfortunately, they do get through, and Seb Brown with an absolutely outstanding save there, low down at his near post to deny them from going or pulling the score back to 1-1. But they do get the ball back in the box in the 26th minute, and Carlton there with a nice half volley slots into the corner there. And look at this here, Frankom nicks the ball, plays it to Long. Long here with some lovely play, played it to Kiernan. Kiernan here with a beautiful shot into the corner of the net that he just curved that in with an absolutely astonishing shot to put us 2-1 up, which was actually a well-deserved lead. As you see from the replay here, that was just an absolutely amazing shot, and no goalkeeper was going to save that. And that was how it finished at half. Oh, sorry. This recording is actually doing at 1:30 in the morning, so I'm sorry about that yawn there. But we do then decide to go 5 at the back, which I wanted to try and hold on to the lead because, well, I just didn't want to throw it away here after going 2-1 up, so I decided to go a little bit defensive and take in the wingers, and we went 5 at the back. And because we went 5 at the back, we decided to, because also, as you see there, we haven't got either Piazon, Midson or Luke Moore in any of them, so that's why we decided to go all defensive, because we hadn't even got a striker. As you see there, they're just all midfielders. But I decided to put Kiernan up front and bring Harris further back, and Jason in the middle, and Sammy Moore to play on the left wing. But then I decided to put Frankham on the left wing and to put Sammy Moore back in the middle. We had a very, very, very good shot there, but the keeper makes a very good save in the 56th minute. So, also, what I would like to say, if some of you might not know, but as you know that the Tottenham career mode has now ended, there will be a new career mode, and if you haven't seen the other videos, the new career mode is going to be with Chelsea, as I've got a few people requested that to me, and I wasn't considering doing the Chelsea career mode, but then I had a good long hard think about it, and then I decided that I'll do a Chelsea career mode, as they have got some very good players through Hazard, Mata, etc, etc. So I was looking very forward to that, to bringing in some good players, etc, etc. So we're gonna move on back to this episode now. So Kieran there with a man of the match and an 8.9 rating. Our next game was up against Aldershot at home in the Empower League 2. We do then decide to make some changes here. We then decided to bring Pryor on, as Pryor turns out to be a very, very good player, and I didn't actually realise I had a player like him, but he is very good. Also, I'd like you to let me know how often you would like to see the squad report and the league table. So leave a comment in the description below to let me know how often you will like to see like a squad report. So we then go into this match here against Aldershot, hoping that we will try and get a win, to be honest, because Aldershot weren't at the bottom of the table and they weren't at the top of the table. They were comfortably sitting in the middle of the table, hanging around, losing games there and winning games there. But Seb Brown here with a very, very good save and makes closes him down there, but he does actually miss it, and they get a player injured in the 7th minute, which was unfortunate for them, with a very good clearance here. And look at this for a counter-attack. Harris to Pryor. Pryor plays it out wide to Kiernan. Kiernan, first touch, back into Pryor. Pryor here with an absolutely beautiful shot here into the top of the net to put us 1-0 up. And that is Pryor showing his class. And I didn't realise that I had a player like Pryor, but because he has proved himself, he will be playing in the future games to come as well, because Harris, I have been playing him in the striker role at the moment, but he does do better sitting in the midfield, as Sammy Moore might be going in the transfer window, but we don't know about Sammy Moore yet. But we did get a corner here through Jolly. Jolly loses the ball on the edge of the box there, but nothing comes of that. And the keeper there makes a good punch to actually clear the ball there. But Kiernan here with a nice shot there that plays it to Harris. Harris with a very, very good shot into the top of the net once again in the 64th minute to put us 2-0 up against Aldershot Town, which we were very, very happy about, considering that, well, we've in so far this episode we've had some good results. We won the last game 2-1 and we're winning this game 2-0, and because of winning 2-0 I decided to make some substitutions, and I brought Harrison on the wing, considering I never really use him, but Jolly was low on fitness, and because Jolly was low on fitness, I didn't want to risk any injuries. So that's what we did, to be honest. So as you see there, Sammy Moore with the number 8 shirt might be abandoning that yet. But if he decides to stay, which I don't think he will do, but if he does, he probably might be getting in the starting squad nearly all the time because he is a very good player. But they do actually miss quite a good chance there in the 90th minute. But Seb Brown gives the ball away there absolutely stupidly, and they get a penalty. I don't really think that was a penalty given away by Bennett there, but it was stupid by Seb Brown to give the ball away in that area. So Seb Brown to try and redeem himself to save the penalty, but unfortunately they hit the post and it went in. So even if Seb Brown went that way, he wouldn't have saved it. But it didn't turn out to be anything like the key turning point of the game, as that was the 90th minute. We did then go down the wing through Kiernan, using his pace, but he tries to cut back inside, but they get the ball back, and that was it. The ref blew the final whistle, lucky enough. So we did win this game 2-1, like the game before, and we did then have a very hard game coming up. Well, as you see there with Harris, a man of the match with an 8.7 rating. We did have a very hard game here up against Cheltenham, who were 3rd in the league. So we were really hoping, to try and get a point out of this, because it was away from home as well. I can't remember how we got on when we played them at home. So also, if anyone knows how we got on when we played them at home, leave it in the comments below. So we did decide to make some substitutions, but not many, considering it was a hard game, even though, because the thing is, I don't normally like playing players unless they're really in the dark green fitness. But the thing is, with AFC Wimbledon, it's like, I don't want to play the players that, even if they've got full fitness, they're nowhere near as good as the players that I've got on that aren't as good as fitness. But as you'll see in the Chelsea career mode, because there's good players to replace them, I probably will be playing nearly everyone with full energy, because it does the first half is normally fine. It's normally the second half when they start to lag a little bit. So we started off this game here with Cheltenham there in the 8th minute going through, and Seb Brown making a good save there and pushing it out for a corner in the 8th minute of the game. And from that, the ball does come back to their corner taker. He puts another good ball in. Seb Brown here comes out well to collect the ball. So they were still in the counter-attack, and in the first 10 minutes we didn't do anything, but they were through, and Seb Brown with an absolutely astonishing save there with his feet. But look at this from Piazon. Piazon, I thought that was a very, very good challenge from them, and we get a very, very good header on the ball there, but the keeper makes a very good reflex save to push the ball up, high up into the air, and to make sure we didn't get an deflection. But we lose the ball here through Haynes Brown, and I do not think this was a penalty either. I thought I got the ball, but obviously the referee didn't see it that way, and we got the penalty given away. So, well, I wasn't too happy, to be honest. Well, as you imagine, when I was playing this, I wasn't happy because I did convert it in the 33rd minute through Harad, who was the top goal scorer in the Empower League 2, and we got through here with Kiernan, but the defender makes a very good header back to their keeper to make sure that it was safe. But look at this, some very, very poor defending there from Abeng to put the ball out for a corner. But as you might see from the other videos, this might seem familiar to you. That's all I'm going to say because I don't want to ruin it, but it might seem familiar to you. If not, watch this. They do get the ball back here. They play it to Carter. We get the ball clear here. We play it through to Pryor. Pryor plays a lovely, or comes out, sees Long in the far side, plays a lovely through ball through to Long. Long through. Can he do it with a side foot into the back of the net? And that, as I said before, that was a video called "This is how to counter attack." So that game ended up finishing 1-1 against Cheltenham. So we were unbeaten in this episode. So please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time on whatever that episode might be. Bye bye.